Hello everybody, this is your Cambrian Moment of the week. Today, I'm sending it from Austin, Texas, where I attended a panel sponsored by the Economist Impact Group, which is associated with the Economist magazine, as well as the EDB of Bahrain, the Economic Development Bureau of Bahrain. And the topic was competition for tech talent. How do we harness that? How do we look at that so we can all engage in this new transformation of the economy broadly speaking through tech and especially, of course, artificial intelligence? I'm going to unpack that for you as I do every week. There were 4 critical points in my humble estimation. The first one was, of course, that tech talent is not just a matter of the Silicon Valleys and Tel Avivs and Londons of this world, but really there is a techification of all employment throughout the economy as tech is becoming a horizontal layer across all industries. So the question of competing for talent, but also how to develop talent with a tech angle is very pertinent to every leader, such as yourselves. The second point is that we need to make sure that we understand the generations that are coming at tech, and that is, of course, first and foremost, those that are digitally and AI native, such as Gen Y, Gen Z. And there we're seeing the phenomenon of having portfolios of employment rather than committing yourself to just one employer squarely for whatever it may be, 50, 60, 70 hours a week. Rather, young people today, and also those that are a bit older and more experienced, maybe doing some consulting and half retirement, are favoring an employment modus that allows them to do several things at the same time. And that might include employment or contracting with a larger corporation, but it might also include an entrepreneurial venture, some NGO work, certainly family and friends. Right? So how do you work with that? How do you incentivize people to feel that loyalty, to feel an alignment with your company's mission? How do you motivate people? How do you inspire people? How do you play to their purpose? Becomes really more key than ever. The second question then is, how do you exercise judgment, the judgment of doing right by humans? And there, the right balance between very young, innovative, digitally AI native talent and older talent that is already elevated in age and experience, that brings judgment to these questions of the cognitive revolution that goes into your head, is very important, because, of course, we want to do right by people. The focus, and this is the third or fourth point by now, the focus needs to be on this next generation of tech being tech that supports people, that is made for people, that empowers people, helps them self-actuate, rather than humans serving tech. And we all know that has been the case in many areas for way too long. Now that we are becoming more cognitive in the head, we want to flip that paradigm into tech squarely serving the human purpose. Or as one of the attendees here said, we need to make sure that we don't just use AI, for instance, to craft poems and make music while I do the dishes and take the trash out. It should be rather the other way around, right? Bit of an oversimplification, of course, but you all understand the point. So that was it from Austin, Texas, and I'll see you next week.